Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we explore the world of entrepreneurship and business to help you succeed. Today, we're going to talk about corporate social responsibility, or CSR. You might have heard this term thrown around in business circles, but what does it really mean? Simply put, corporate social responsibility refers to a company's efforts to improve social, environmental, and economic impacts on society while still making a profit. To understand why CSR is important, let's take a brief look at its historical background. The concept of CSR has been around for decades, but it gained significant traction in the 1990s as consumers began to demand more from companies than just quality products and services. They wanted to know that the companies they supported were responsible corporate citizens. Today, CSR is no longer just a nice-to-have. It's a must-have for any business that wants to thrive in a socially conscious marketplace. At its core, CSR is built on several key principles, including the stakeholder theory, which suggests that businesses have a responsibility not only to their shareholders, but also to other groups affected by their operations, such as employees, customers, suppliers, and the environment. Another important concept is the triple bottom line, which measures a company's success not just by its financial performance, but also by its social and environmental impacts. One of the most influential thinkers associated with CSR is Archie Carroll, who proposed the pyramid of corporate social responsibility. This model outlines 4 types of responsibilities that businesses have: economic, legal, ethical, and philanthropic. Understanding these layers can help companies develop a comprehensive CSR strategy that aligns with their values and goals. Let's look at some real-world examples to see how CSR plays out in practice. Patagonia, the outdoor apparel company, is a great example of a business that has successfully integrated CSR into its operation. Not only does Patagonia use environmentally friendly materials in its products, but it also donates 1% of sales to environmental organizations and offers on-site childcare for its employees. This approach has helped build a loyal customer base and attract top talent in the industry. Another example is Costco, known for paying its employees higher wages than many of its competitors. By doing so, Costco reduces employee turnover, improves job satisfaction, and enhances its public image. This strategy demonstrates how CSR can benefit both the company and its stakeholders. So how can you apply corporate social responsibility in your own business or career? First, identify your company's core values and mission. Then, assess your social, environmental, and economic impacts to determine areas for improvement. Setting clear goals and objectives is crucial, whether it's reducing carbon emissions, improving diversity and inclusion, or supporting local communities. It's also important to engage with stakeholders to understand their needs and expectations. This could involve conducting surveys, hosting community events, or simply encouraging open communication within your organization. Remember, CSR is not a one-time initiative, but an ongoing process that requires continuous monitoring and improvement. One of the challenges businesses might face when implementing CSR is balancing social and environmental responsibilities with financial goals. However, research has shown that companies with strong CSR track records tend to have better governance structures, more effective risk management systems, and higher levels of employee engagement. They are also more likely to innovate and adapt to changing market conditions, which is critical for long-term success. To overcome the challenges, prioritize transparency and accountability. Set clear targets, track your progress, and report on your outcomes. Engage with stakeholders regularly to ensure that their needs are being met. Tools such as CSR reporting frameworks, sustainability metrics, and stakeholder engagement platforms can be invaluable in this process. In conclusion, corporate social responsibility is not just about philanthropy or corporate giving. It's about creating long-term value for all stakeholders by prioritizing social and environmental responsibility alongside profit. By understanding and applying the principles of CSR, you can build trust, drive growth, and contribute to a better world. As you think about your own business or career, consider the impact of your actions on society and the environment. Ask yourself, what can I do today to make my business more sustainable? How can I prioritize social responsibility in my decision-making? The answers will vary depending on your industry, company, and role, but by embracing CSR, you can create a brighter future for yourself, your business, and the world around you. Join us next time as we explore more topics at the intersection of business and sustainability. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.